I will start by saying that I thought at the beginning of the game, the biggest thing that we tried to tell our guys after our loss to USC was we just got to play tougher, we got to fight. And after one day turnaround, I will tell you, I thought we fought. I thought we had a 20-20 rebounding. It was comparable, it was even. That was a big part of it. We lost Singleton once, that was one of our keys. And we just couldn't make a shot. I think we were 1 for 14 from the three-point line. Felt like probably 10 of them were good ones. 4 of them were kind of rushed. But for the most part, I like how we battled. UCLA is one of the top teams in the country for a reason. They were physical with us. Refs let us play, and missed some shots we normally make. So that happens. Yep. Go.
Any update with PJ and with Kenya?
You know what? PJ. Wasn't feeling well, and then Manny got hurt, and didn't come back. But we don't know. I don't know anything with that yet.
And when you don't have PJ like that does what to your lineup?
You know what? That was no excuse. Everybody has had an opportunity. Everybody's impacted this team in a positive way, and we didn't play well tonight. We didn't make the right reads. And to beat a team like that, you're going to have to make some shots. You're going to have to score. What's happening is sometimes not making shots has really hurt our defense for the most part. They made 9 threes, but we just got to keep fighting and get better. That's all you can do. And so we DMGB, get back to work on. Got to take a day off and then get back to work.
You said the shot selection is good. Did you want them to take more mid-range shots, or were you okay still seeing?
No, we like if we get the right guys, like I said before, taking, they have good threes. Jamal Bay has been a good three-point shooter in his career. He gets an open three. We felt like we could expose that. We just, sometimes you miss them.
Noah, with 36 minutes, is he back to where he was, or?
Probably too much. My thing is when, a couple of the injuries go down and your needs, I think he brings a level of toughness that our team will feed off of. And when you play a team like that, you better, you got to play hard, you got to play smart, you got to play together. I thought we played hard. I don't think we played smart. And I thought as the game went on late, we got to play more together. A little bit, a team like that, they pressure Auburn, they pressure guys to have a tendency to go one-on-one with the pressure. And we've got to be able to execute better.
Feel okay, or you just?
I don't know. I didn't get a chance. They didn't say he could go back in, but we'll know a little bit more probably when I get done here.
Was that the best of Braxton out there? Just how he was?
I thought Braxton really fought tonight. I really did. He's been working. You could tell maybe it was fatigue from the game before. One day turnaround. He's been making his foul shots all year. But he battled. Those guys are good. They're physical. They brought in 3 big guys. Nuba, Etienne, and Bona. So he was 3 guys going at him all night.
First junior, only 12 minutes in the second half, only 1 shot in the second half. Is that intentional, or just the way things felt?
I just felt like, the point in the game when I took him out, he played 39 minutes the night before. We were struggling to score. He was struggling, and just went with my gut.
It was like that first half there. You guys chopped it down to 5. Just that spurt there. Cole was big for you. Had some energy plays. Had the crowd rocking. Just what went right during that spurt there?
Shared the ball, got our feet in the paint, and made some shots. It's a real simple formula. You got this game. You got to put the ball in the basket, and then you got to evaluate if you were getting good shots and the right guys were shooting. Felt like we had some layups. We just got to get better. We got to get in the gym. We got to work on that with the pad. But they're a top 10 team, 5 team for a reason. We're not there. But the one thing that we learned with the couple of games that we played is what we're going to have to do and how hard we're going to have to be to get there. And so told those guys, last year, perspective, at January 3rd, we were 5-6. it's a long season, long road. Last year we lost, we lost 4 in a row, 5 in a row. You just gotta get better every day. This team has been resilient. They are resilient. They're tough, and we will work hard and get better for sure.
Just any idea what it will take just to get guys sort of offensively having their, maybe not A game, but their B game at the same time? If you can get Braxton and Kenyon and get something from the
Yeah, it's that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to figure out who you can depend on night in and night out. And the game it's not an easy game. Not an easy game to play. Really physical. You're playing a lot of minutes. You can get tired. You got to take care of yourself. All those other things. And we haven't had that yet. But that's what we're trying to do with the injuries, with all those things. That's the thing that with the chemistry piece. But we've got good guys.
Defense is just effort, but how do you make this offense better?
You know what? A big thing is we got to keep moving the ball. The ball stops, and the ball has to keep moving. You got to get it moving side to side. We did get a lot of the lobs to Braxton on dives and being in the short corner. And then when we got open shots, we got to knock them down. I mean, it goes back to, you always evaluate your offense based on, you want your better players getting the right shots and putting it in positions, and then they've got to produce. It's that simple.
Is Keon Brooks maybe forcing it a little bit too much, trying to take too much on himself?
You know what? I think defenses load up on him. They make it difficult for him, and it's a hard deal. But he's got to, he can make passes against Idaho State. They're not UCLA, but he had 6 assists. It's all about play hard, play smart, and that just if 2 guys come, pass it out, be ready to knock it down. We've got good shooters. We had, I think, 3 or 4 guys shooting in the high 30s from 3-point line. And tonight we just couldn't make them.
That ball movement, is it more off ball or on ball that you want to see?
We run a lot of ball screen when we play small. We do a lot of isolation on elbow when we try to get a guy the ball in the right spot and then putting the right pieces around. But for the most part, against UCLA, you got to move them around. You got to move them around. We felt like we could use the post up to slow the tempo of the game as well as create a double team. But it didn't work out so great.
And then as you guys head to Arizona, just where it needs to happen before, between now and then?
I think the biggest thing is this is all about us. Obviously, Arizona, same challenge on the road. Great team. We've got to execute better. We got to get better ball movement. We'll watch film on Arizona. We know them pretty well, but it's the same thing. Execute the game plan, whatever that may be, and you go out and you got to produce to beat them, or a team like UCLA, beat them on the road. You got to have your A game ready.
Thanks, Coach.
Anything else? Happy New Year.
Thanks, Coach.
All right.